In today's plugin versus hardware video, we are going to do things a little bit differently because you know this series from the comparisons between the outboard compressors, EQs, mixing tools, you name it. But now, since I've decided to dive a little bit more into the production side of things, I also want to take a crack at seeing what the difference is between actual hardware instruments and plugin emulations in the box. So today I've got a very special one for you, so stay tuned. For today's plugin versus hardware video, I want to start off with a favorite of mine, that is the Rhodes Mk1. And as I am not a star on keys, I've asked my buddy Jelte to help me out with today's plugin versus hardware. So he'll be playing the Rhodes and the MIDI keys to trigger the plugins in the box. And here is a short preview of what he can do behind a set of keys. For this video, Arturia have been so kind to send me their V Collection X bundle, which features, among other things, the Rhodes Mk1. And to do an additional comparison, I have also pulled up Logic's stock ePiano plugin on the Stage Mk1 setting. Okay, so hearing that, I'm feeling that the bass boost in the plugin is not exactly matched to the hardware. Now, do note that the hardware is 40 years old by now, so getting two Mk1s to sound exactly the same is going to be very hard. So it really depends on what model Rhodes they've used to model the plugin to know if it's exactly the same. The goal for today's video is to see if the Rhodes Mk1 hardware is actually that much better, or if we can just stick with the plugins in the box. For now, we're going to match the bass boost on both the plugin and the hardware to see how close we can get them to each other and make it a fair comparison between both. Okay, so let's have a look at what goes on the technical side of things. So we've got the plugins and the hardware. Let's start with the hardware. We are going straight from the Rhodes Mk1 with an instrument cable into the Phoenix Audio Theta. The Theta is an 8-channel instrument preamp and a summing mixer. It's a great unit. You can set up all your synths, route them directly into the Theta, and then just assign them to direct outputs. I'm just going straight in and grabbing the master output and picking that up in Logic. Okay, so in the box I've got the Arturia Stage-73. That has a lot of features that I don't have in the studio. I don't have this amp, I don't have these pedals, so I turned them all off. We're grabbing the output straight from the Rhodes. Then over here we can choose between the 73 and the 74 model, and even though the hardware Rhodes is a 73, or at least it says on the unit it's a 73, we found that the 74 was closer matched. Also because it gives it away with the bass boost, because the 73 has a tone control, so we figured that was the way it sounded closest to this particular Rhodes. And then as an additional comparison, I've got the ePiano stock plugin from Logic with the Stage Mk1 setting. We're not using the EQ, drive, chorus, phase, or tremolo because I do not have that on the hardware Rhodes. So we're just going to use the Rhodes itself with the bass boost and the volume control. To dive a little bit deeper into how the plugin and the hardware perform, I asked Jelte to play something a little bit more staccato and percussive. So let's listen to that and see how that compares between the plugin and the hardware. From now on, we'll be doing more plugin versus hardware videos on instruments. So if you have any favorite synths, or maybe we'll do guitars or drums as well versus addictive drums, for example, let me know down in the comments and I'll see if I can make a comparison that makes any sense. But yeah, let's dive into this together because I think this is a really fun area to explore. So if you like this video, it's as simple as that. Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.